Okay. Oh man. All right. So today I wanted to cover. I'm doing a series of videos on the importance of businesses, families, non-profit organizations using our technology to basically leverage our ecosystem. And we have some phenomenal news available, and I don't want to be talking about the news that we have going on right now. So I'm trying to maintain a certain level of excitement, and but assuming, of course. Anyways, I'm looking at my phone. Give me a second here. Okay, so if you're building this thing, I'm gonna take it from the perspective of a builder. So if you're building this thing, and you have people you're talking to, there are going to be people who've been losing money from multiple platforms, left and right. They're more likely will be paying attention now as opposed to before. Okay, so I'm right now. I'm home. I mean, can you imagine? You wake up every single day. Money is the very last thing in your mind. You can wake up to do whatever you want to do, and you're not stressed by uh, the daily necessities to make ends meet. And now you have an opportunity to have impact. And impact is where you bring in the for benefit aspect of it. The for benefit aspect of it is that there are a lot of people who are in need, and there are going to be needy people around you everywhere. There's nothing you can do about that, okay? Needy people are always going to be around. Between bad choices, limited opportunities, limited access to knowledge, and knowledge can be acquired either from school, or knowledge can be acquired from your own personal motivation. By you decide, hey, I want to learn XYZ, I'm going to put in the time. Okay, and if you're not willing to put in the time, don't expect to get payback from the marketplace, because you don't have any marketable skills to provide to the marketplace. And that's the for benefit part of it. If you've been blessed by opportunities, then you also make yourself available to provide opportunity for other people as well. And then there is the organization part of it. Okay, for the perspective of an organization, whether it's a church that you like to empower to continue to do mission work, or a non-profit that is doing tremendous help, where say 99% of the or 95 plus percentage of whatever you donate goes to the cause that organization made available, then it makes sense for you to put energy and resources towards helping an organization with needs. Then there is the business part of it. If you're in business, that means you have traditional business, you have employees, you have, from business, I'm thinking a sales team, for instance. You're part of a sales team, mortgage, real estate. Right now the market is not doing that great. So during market volatility, during market slowdown, during the period where you're not really taking in a lot of cash flow, you can basically leverage our ecosystem to bring additional money into the table to sustain your business during downtime. It just so happened that the information, the people, that the resources that you can leverage, this is something you can do passively, and the passive part of it does not require your energy. You put forth the initial energy to get it started. Say for instance, anything new you start, does require some participation on your part to understand the mechanics, to understand the structure, the technology. You know, say for instance, you allocate a good 2 weeks to understand, hey, what is this thing is all about, and then you allocate a good 2 weeks, converting with not even creating additional time, converting wasted time that you will allocate to social media, waste of time, consuming other people's constant barrage of information overload. You eliminate all that to free up time to devote to something that would have unlimited return on time, energy, effort, and of course your focus. So, having said that, and then there is the family aspect of it, my favorite part. Okay, the family aspect of it is where you structure your family into this opportunity to basically position yourself to do well, using the family as a what I call family financially connected cash flow system, where you would take the mother, the father, son, daughter, brother, sister, uncle, niece, cousins, plug them into this ecosystem. There is a 3-tier commission structure that pays out in 3 levels. Level 1, okay, is 10%. Level 2 is 4%. Level 3 is 2%. So you have 3 layers of an organizational structure where you can use existing capital, leverage the 3 layers, okay, to participate in having a direct reward on your allocated capital. That can be done with this opportunity using the 3-tier commission structure. Okay, so father, all right, so you already have a 3-tier structure within your immediate family circle: mother, father, son, okay, daughter. So that's like 4 layers right there. The principal actor, being the mother or the father, signs up the significant partner, and then structure the kids, kid 1, kid 2, kid 3, to take advantage of the immediate opportunity coming to you. And that creates a 3%, 4%, and 10% using instant payout on capital. Okay, the share bundle that you purchase then will be allocated towards quarterly rewards distribution that comes from an asset-backed non-fungible wrapped token. And I'm basically just throwing out, some vague terms, and the whole idea is that to create an opportunity for you to engage personally, for you to get additional information. Because the whole purpose of this video is not to explain to you the XYZ, here's the 7 steps to success. No, I'm planting a seed, putting ideas, out there for you to know that there are opportunities that are out there if you're open-minded, if you want to align yourself with the right person who is not necessarily money focused, but rather what's best for you. What is the best strategy for you and your family? What is the best strategy for you and your business? What is the best strategy for you to support your nonprofit organization? And if this is also something where you like to help other people, well, you may not necessarily be interested in the marketing part of it, but you can also participate to benefit someone else. Because when you come across people with need, it would be best to not allocate personal capital to meet needs, but tap into a leverage capital, leverage resources, where profit coming from a cash flow generating business is what is used to assist people in need. So if you're the classic do-gooder, then this is definitely for you, leveraging capital. And then if you like to have fun, we do have that as well. For type of people who will be attracted to what we do, there's someone who wants to make a lot of money. You can make a whole lot of money here. There's someone who likes to have fun. Well, we do meet together, and we do intend to continually meet together to have activities. And if you like to study, if you like to take time to analyze every details, well, we are in a space where if you want to put in the time, you're never going to have enough time to study, to understand a fast evolving opportunity. Imagine, you're traveling from here to New York or wherever you are, and you have to get into an airplane, for instance, and but to get there, you need to fast find where you are now to, take a bus or take a train or take a car. And oh, by the way, you can get everything you need for whatever it is you try to do. Let's say, for instance, you had to be the one flying the airplane, right? I'm just putting this out there. But the instruction manual to learn how to fly will be available to you, but between where you are now, I'm in Boston, to get to New York, and the plane is in New York, you gotta learn how to fly, and you've never flown a plane before. You see what I'm saying? So you have to basically catch information on the go. So basically what I'm trying to tell you, you will never have enough time to understand everything that's happening in a fast evolving system, and something that even the local authorities in this country haven't wrapped their mind around to it. So if learning, if you want to study, if you want to dig in the details, if all the lights have to be green for you to take action, this is not for you. And I certainly do not have the time for that to get you there. I don't have the kind of energy to get you there. But if you want to have an impact, help a lot of people, if you want to have fun, we do have the ability. And imagine, of course, you have the resources to do whatever you want to do in terms of fun. You could do so. If the money is the only primary motivation, that's not going to be a problem, because you can make a lot of it. And money is energy, so it's not really that exciting. It's what the money can do that's exciting. It's how many impact you can have on people. That's what's exciting. But making money for the sake of making money's sake, that gets boring very fast. And 24 hours in a day, you can sleep for 8. You can, eat, be, doing back and forth activities. So it's really not that exciting when it comes to when you think about it. Having money, it's not that exciting. It's the type of impact. All right. Money can get you an instrument, but it's not gonna make you have the knowledge to learn how to play. You have to put in the time to learn how to play. Otherwise, it's just an instrument sitting there collecting dust. But you could have the money to acquire it, but not having the ability to play it. That's what I'm saying. And you also see people who have multiple cars. You can only drive one car at a time. So why would you have multiple cars since you can only drive one at a time? Basically wasting money on needless activities that are not necessarily beneficial. It's satisfaction for your ego, but it doesn't really benefit you long term. What is beneficial, rewarding, is how many people whose lives can you touch? Because you freed up yourself to have resources coming to you without your output of energy. Okay, and go into functions with people knowing that you help someone understand a very complex ecosystem, and then instead of seeing a frown face, you're seeing a happy face. All of a sudden, with the right type of coaching and counseling, you can help a lot of people. That's what I'm talking about. All the money in the world cannot satisfy such gratified time. Seeing someone who is now coming from stress to contentment because you took time to help them and they were open-minded to take part of something meaningful. And that, my friend, is something you can go to bed at night, every night, and have the ability to sleep like a baby. And knowing, of course, people appreciate what you do. No amount of money can satisfy that primary needs. Anyways, so I'm getting a little bit philosophical here. Anyway, so you can leverage our ecosystem to basically advance your life. You can make a difference in the life of a lot of people. You can also have a lot of fun, make a lot of money. And if you want to take time to study every aspect of the ecosystem, you can do so in your own time. But when you're ready to get started, we can help you get started, and all at the same time while you're learning every aspect of our ecosystem. So complete knowledge is not essential. What is important is that you know you're in the right team with the right people who cares, and it's not about a dollar sign, it's about how can we evolve as a connected society together and touching lives and making a difference as well. Anyways, so in life, of course, stuff happens, right? You participate in something that didn't go well, people lose money and XYZ, and then they attribute that to you, and then when you share an opportunity with them, and just because it was you or through you, they have a bad experience, and the tendency is to shut down and pull back. But at the same time, your goals, your bills, your desires are yet unfulfilled, and a closed mind is a very dangerous thing. So understand that there's a certain degree of cautiousness that you have to be cautious about when it comes to money, but you cannot be 100% closed-minded, because there are certain opportunities that would not be available to you unless, of course, you have an open mind, unless, of course, you want to take a step towards taking a certain degree of risk, and without having risk, you cannot take advantage of certain opportunities. Okay? You can't have everything without putting out some energy into the initial start of anything that you want to do. Anyways, if I make sense to you in any ways, do reach out back to me, and so for you to find out exactly what is this thing. Almost tell me, but hold off and hasn't really specified in details, and then we'll have an opportunity to connect or reconnect. Then we can tell you all about it. Until then, enjoy, and hopefully we'll see you on the other side.